We often mistake the rush of emotions for love. We confuse the excitement of attraction with the depth of connection. But what if real love is not a firework, burning bright but fading quickly? What if real love is more like a slow-burning flame that stays steady and enduring no matter the storm? Today, we're going to explore the difference between infatuation and real love, using insights from 3 powerful books: The Road Less Traveled by Peck, Attached by Amir Levine, and All About Love by Bell Hooks. We'll discover what true, lasting love really looks like. When we first fall in love, it feels like magic. The butterflies, the excitement, the rush of emotions that sweeps us off our feet. This is infatuation. It's intense, it's fast, and it's exhilarating. But it's not love. In Attached, Amir Levine explains that infatuation often happens when we confuse emotional dependency with love. We crave the high of someone else's attention, but we're not truly connecting on a deeper level. In this phase, it's easy to get lost in how the other person makes us feel, almost like a drug. When the excitement fades and the honeymoon period ends, we often find ourselves wondering what happened. The feelings are no longer as intense, and suddenly we don't know who we are without that person. This is when infatuation reveals its true face, an illusion. Real love is different. It's not a rush, it's a choice. Peck, in The Road Less Traveled, tells us that love is not just a feeling, it's a discipline. He writes, "Love is the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. Real love requires effort, intentionality, and sacrifice. It's easy to love when everything feels perfect, but love truly reveals itself when things get difficult. Love is about choosing each other again and again, even when it's hard, even when the excitement fades." Bell Hooks, in All About Love, tells us that love is not about the rush. It's about care, commitment, trust, knowledge, responsibility, and respect. It's about understanding each other deeply, beyond the surface. While infatuation is driven by emotional highs, real love requires discipline, showing up when it's inconvenient, listening when it's hard, and forgiving when we hurt each other. Building real love takes time. It's not an overnight transformation. It's a journey. In Attached, Levine teaches us the importance of understanding our attachment styles. Knowing how we connect emotionally with our partner helps us avoid the pitfalls of dependency and guides us toward healthier, more secure love. In The Road Less Traveled, Peck emphasizes that love is about spiritual growth, both for yourself and for your partner. Real love isn't about seeking validation from someone else. It's about encouraging each other to become the best versions of yourselves. And according to Bell Hooks, love is not just about romantic moments. It's about the everyday actions. Real love shows up in the small things, the respect we give, the space we create for each other, and the kindness we offer even when it's hard. Most relationships fall apart not because there wasn't love, but because people didn't know how to love. Bell Hooks wrote in All About Love, "Love and abuse cannot coexist." Real love isn't just soft, it's honest, and honesty is hard. It means saying what you feel, even if it shakes things. It means setting boundaries. It means asking for what you need. And it means hearing the truth, even when it hurts. Conflict doesn't break love. Avoiding it does. In real love, both people grow. They don't complete each other. They challenge each other to evolve. In Attached, Levine emphasizes emotional security. When you feel safe, you're not performing, you're healing, you're becoming. Love is not possession, it's permission. It's giving each other room to rise, even if that means becoming different people along the way. True love says, "I want the real you, not the version that makes me feel good, the version that's becoming whole." Over time, real love starts to look ordinary. No grand gestures, no big speeches, just two people who keep choosing each other every day. Real love is in the silence after an argument. It's in the cup of tea made without asking. It's in staying when it would have been easier to go. Bell Hooks calls love an action, never simply a feeling. That means love is what you do when the feelings fade, when life gets hard, when the masks come off. And that kind of love, it doesn't burn out, it becomes your home. Real love isn't passive. It demands intention, presence, and consistency. It shows up even when it's inconvenient. It listens even when it's tired. It chooses patience over reaction, understanding over ego. The most powerful love stories are not written in grand gestures, but in ordinary acts done daily. Our ability to love is shaped by how we attach. Amir Levine quote that, "If you want closeness, choose someone who also wants closeness and is capable of it." Secure love is not clingy or distant. It's dependable, calm, and emotionally available. When both partners are securely attached, trust replaces anxiety, growth replaces fear. All relationships face conflict. The difference between real love and infatuation is how conflict is handled. Infatuation avoids discomfort. Real love embraces hard conversations with respect. Love isn't about never fighting. It's about how you fight and how you repair. Love cannot exist in the presence of control. You don't own the person you love. You respect their autonomy, even when it's uncomfortable. True love holds with open hands, not clenched fists. Relationships often activate unresolved pain. This isn't a flaw, it's an opportunity. Amir Levine once wrote, "A secure relationship provides a safe haven where partners can heal old wounds." When someone stays present in our brokenness, we begin to believe we are worthy of love. This is how love transforms, not just the relationship, but the self. There's a difference between giving and losing yourself. Love does not ask for self-abandonment. It asks for contribution from a place of strength, not depletion. Love is not simply giving. It is judicious giving, giving with discernment. The best relationships are to full people giving, not to empty people taking. Love lives in the small things. The text that says, "I'm thinking of you." The way they remember how you take your coffee. The patience during your bad days. The heart of love is service. It is focused on acts of care. Romantic love that endures is grounded in kindness, not intensity. To truly love another, you must first love yourself, not in ego, but in wholeness, in knowing your worth, so you don't chase validation or settle for pain. The most powerful relationships begin not with finding love, but with becoming it. You attract what you embody. And real love starts with you. Love is the will to extend oneself for another's spiritual growth. Now expand. That means love isn't passive. It's a verb. It's waking up every day and choosing someone. It's helping them heal, not out of obligation, but because you care about who they're becoming. Real love says, "I see your darkness, and I still choose to walk with you." You may not realize that what feels like chemistry is often your brain, chasing comfort or validation. It's not love, it's a survival instinct. That's why it crashed so fast. What the brain calls exciting, the soul may call unstable. What happens when the spark is gone? Will you walk away, or will you stay and grow something deeper? Can you still love someone when it's no longer exciting, but it's real? Infatuation demands, love respects. Infatuation says, "Make me feel good." Love says, "Let me help you feel safe." One fades, the other is built. Do you remember when we said fantasy ends and reality begins? Well, conflict is where reality introduces itself, and how you respond to that reality reveals whether you love the illusion or the person. Love isn't a feeling. It's not passion or pain or butterflies. Love is presence. Love is growth. Love is choice. And real love, it doesn't just change how you feel. It changes who you are. If this message spoke to you, join the Universe. Like, share, and subscribe. And comment below. What part of love are you learning to embody?